welcome to United Kingdom Park. This is like the entrance area, and I've got a few shops knocking about, shelters, toilets, hotels, also the hatchery, and I kind of made it interesting for like the jeeps to get out and make these little paths. This is the Metrocanthosaurus enclosure, which is kind of like hilly, dippy, a lot of rocks, a few trees, a bit of drinking water in the background as well. This is the Polycanthus enclosure, sort of like bushy, and then in the corners a bit of forest, a little bit of a water area that's already there, looks kind of cool. This is the first lagoon in the park, which is a multi-species lagoon, where you've got Ichthyosaurus in here, and you also have the Plesiosaurus in here. I kept it very plain and simple in the lagoon. This path now connects us to the next lot of enclosures. It's basically a holloway or a tree tunnel, whatever you want to call it. And then we get to like the next main area, 3 different species enclosures. This here is my Proceratosaurus enclosure, and I've made like a little viewing area to sit over it where you can eat your dinner and see the little pack of them roaming around. Really cute dinosaur. I do enjoy these in my little park. Then we have the gyrosphere enclosure, which is for my iguanodons, and in the middle is a drinking hole, loads of rocks around it. It's pretty bushy and grass field like, and yeah, I quite enjoy them roaming around this enclosure. The last bit of this area is the Baryonyx enclosure, which is pretty simple, bit of a lake there, a few trees knocking around. I also have the Baryonyx trio in here. Now I use a little imagination with this bit. So I remember as a kid, I used to use these sky trams to get to this hill, and on the hill there was a fossil shop. I can't remember what it's called or where it is in the UK. I just have vivid memories of it, and it's also where I got a few fossils. Now this is my Dimorphodon enclosure, and then we go into our Megalosaurus enclosures, where I have 2 of them, and they're separated in their own little paddocks as they were, and I quite enjoy this. It kind of reminds me when you go to the zoo and sometimes they have like multiple lions split into like different enclosures, and that was the kind of vibe I was going for. And then this is another massive lagoon area, a few shops and hotels, and this is for the Leopleurodon as well as it's for the Atombrasaurus in here. Also kept this very simple, not very corally, so I quite like it, pretty barren sometimes. And yeah, that brings us to the end of the United Kingdom Park tour. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm probably going to come back to this and add a few more details.